What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Mitch TV. Thank y'all for tuning in, and today we're going to be reviewing Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Let's get it.
You and me, don't think you understand what you do to me. Put down all of the makeup and the jewelry. You never needed it before, continuity. It's like a movie scene.
Okay. I had the night to sleep on this movie, and I still don't know what I think about it. Like, I know generally what I think about it, but like, thoughts are still just spinning. It's crazy. I just want to come off right off the bat saying this movie's freaking great. I love this movie. I really want to watch it a second time, and we'll see how my opinion changes and alters a little bit after that. But man, this movie was really, really good, and a big reason about that is because there is basically no humor, like we've just been getting flooded with recently, especially in Phase 4, especially with Love and Thunder and She-Hulk. I mean, these trash projects were draining me, and this is a breath of fresh air. And it sucks that it seems like it takes the death of an actor to bring a somberness and a seriousness to Marvel again, and to characters and to their roles. And I hope Marvel will just continue on this path going into Ant-Man and Phase 5 and Phase 6. Guys, this will be quick. I'm going to give you my quick thoughts. But overall, guys, yeah, this is great. I would say it's probably third best in Phase 4. With Eternals and No Way Home being over it. I know everyone hates Eternals, but so for the common audience, it goes No Way Home and then Black Panther. But I love Eternals so much, but we're not going to get into that. Black Panther Wakanda Forever is 2 hours and 40 minutes, and it felt like an hour. I was watching reviews before the movie, and some people were saying, "Oh, it feels a little long. It could be cut short here and here." Don't listen to them. This movie flew. Unlike The Batman, which is a great movie but felt like 8 hours, this was almost 3 hours and felt like one. I was just wrapped into this, and that is solely because of the performances, the characters, and the plot. And if you remember my trailer reaction to Wakanda Forever, I was skeptical on how they were going to handle Shuri being Black Panther and if I would even like it or not. And I said it would come down to how they handle it. And they handled it as best as they could have with the cards that they were dealt with Chadwick Boseman passing away. Shuri was an outstanding character. Shuri and Okoye, and based on this movie, have like rose so high in my favorite characters in the whole MCU. They are amazing. I love them so much. I don't know if we're going to see Shuri return as Black Panther or what their move is going to be. This is no spoilers, by the way. So I have no idea where they're going to take that character, but she did great as Black Panther. Namor, really, really great. Really, really great. I love the visual effects with his powers. He gave a great performance. He was imposing. Just the Atlanteans in general. The first scene that you see them come up and come up out of the water and are just like introduced, you'll know when you see it, and you probably have seen it. It was so menacing, and it was so eerie and creepy. I loved it. The Atlanteans were so cool. I even liked them more than the Atlanteans in Aquaman. And so Namor did really great. I think there were some plot points throughout his backstory and the decision making for I'm trying not to spoil the decision making on why Wakanda and Atlantis went to war. The whole reason behind that is because of something specific, and I don't feel like those plot points were fully developed, and they maybe didn't even have to happen. Like they maybe shouldn't have even been a war, but there had to have been because the movie wanted it to be. So that's what it kind of felt like as I was watching it, and that's a little gripe that I have. Maybe another gripe would be on some aspects of the CGI. there were some just they didn't look at the best, specifically with Namor in a certain sequence, and a sequence at the end as well. So, and a little bit with Shuri's Black Panther. The CGI was just a little off. For the most part, it was great. And there were also some things I would say in the sequences in the dark in this movie. They felt really, really dark. Like I couldn't see anything. I don't think that the whoever works on the lighting in these post-production films I don't think they did what they were supposed to, because it was so dark and there needed to be a level of brightness that there just wasn't there. I don't even know how to describe it, but I felt like I couldn't see anything, and it kind of took me away from the experience. So that could have been better, but these are just nitpicks. I didn't cry, but I got teary-eyed on multiple occasions. They handled Chadwick's passing very well, and you could feel the emotion. You could feel that he wasn't in there. I actually only felt that at the end when there were starting to be like flashbacks of him. That's when I started to feel like, oh, yeah, like there's a big missing presence of T'Challa. And then people will say like, oh, well, it needs T'Challa. Like there's such a big void missing. It's supposed to feel like that. And that's what gives this movie its tone and its themes. And that's what makes it good, as you feel the loss of him. And I don't know. I don't know what else I could say, non-spoilery. Queen Ramonda, if that's how you pronounce it, the Queen, she did an amazing job acting performance. Shuri, amazing. Okoye, amazing. Riri Williams as Ironheart, yeah. Kind of felt like she needed to be in this movie for a certain reason and to set up herself in the future. And she didn't really need to be in this movie. Did I find her a little annoying? Yes. So that kind of took away from that character. But overall, this movie was great. M'Baku, also, love him. Every scene he was in, scene stealer. And I just left this movie just feeling somber. And I think stay for the mid-credit scene. There's no post-credit scene. Stay for the mid-credit scene. Absolutely flooring. Like, even the ending of this movie, before the mid-credit scene, one of the best endings to a Marvel movie that there's ever been. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about this movie, guys. Go watch it. I loved this movie. This is what I want from Marvel going into Phase 5. Thank you for tuning in, guys. See you in the next video.